Mbah of Enugu State. The saying, do not be afraid of what is not afraid of you, applies. The new Enugu State Chief Executive has declared the Monday sit-at-home imposed by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, banned, adding that it is antithetical to the economic interest of the state. Now, Governor Mbah took this brave decision after his first Security Council meeting with heads of security outfits in his state. He made a passionate plea to the newly sworn-in president to consciously work towards the release of Nnamdi Kanu to expedite the healing process Nigeria badly needs at this time. Very well said, but let's hear the governor first of all.
From Monday, June 5, 2023, there will be no observance of any sit-at-home in all the nooks and crannies of Enugu State. Let me also call on our newly sworn-in president, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to consciously work towards the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We believe his release will expedite the healing process Nigeria needs at this time.
Yeah, Tony, you know, banning the sit-at-home thing is like facing a mountain.
Yes.
Tall order.
It's a tall order, but they have to do it. For me, I think it's a lack of cooperation between the Southeast leaders, especially the governors. Soludo has made effort, but it's not yielding any results because he cannot do it alone. Southeast governors need to sit down and decide on what to do with it because it's not helping the economy of that region. How can you say on a Monday of all days that people should sit at home and do nothing? They won't go to school, they won't go to work. You know what that subtracts from the economy of the region? It's crazy. So I'm happy he's saying this. At least if he aligns his position with that of Soludo, then we have Abia State, we have Imo, and Ebonyi. If they come together, and they can stop it. They can stop the madness, the killings in the Southeast. I mean, for how many years now? You can't see, I mean, I'm so happy he's coming out immediately with that decision. You don't need to say it's 2 days to take that decision because it is killing the economy of the Southeast, a situation where nothing is done on a Monday. On a Monday, people sit at home and then you see some riffraffs, some vagabonds killing people, and then so it can't stay. It's not a policy that will come to stay. I know it's a tall order, but we are talking about government here.
Yeah.
If government sits down and say enough is enough, it will stop. If you have the political will to solve this problem, it will stop. You don't even need the president to do so. The president can only come when he notices that you guys have organized yourself and say, let's meet the president and see how. You must come up with it's a direction. It's doable. Few people cannot hold the region down for how many years now? It's doable. Yeah. It's doable, but they need to come together. They need to cooperate to solve this problem. It cannot continue.
You know, the atmosphere there is fluid as we speak. We cannot but wish Governor Mbah well.
We wish the people of the state well, the ordinary people, because
and by extension, the region.
They are the ones who are suffering. Governors have all the security that they need. They don't get killed by these boys.
Or attacked.
The ordinary people, sometimes they get attacked. We've seen deputy governors attacked, but they have the security to survive or even repel such attacks, So, but it is not enough to ban sit-at-home. It wasn't like the people on their own decided, okay, we want sit-at-home. No. IPOB imposed sit-at-home and then said, okay, there would only be sit-at-home on the days that Nnamdi Kanu is being taken to court.
Yeah.
But the cultists, the outlaws who have taken over, who have hijacked this whole thing, still go ahead to enforce the sit-at-home. Despite the fact that the people who instituted it in the first place said, okay, for now, it is only when Nnamdi Kanu has been taken to court that we'll have sit-at-home. These boys enforce it all.
And even
and
that,
kill so many people.
He is hardly taken to court on Monday. He is hardly taken to court on Monday. Sounds crazy.
No,
it's not.
No, there was even a time when they took him to court back to back. 2 days of the week, and we had sit-at-home.
Almost like a week.
The point that I'm making is not enough for this governor to address the people and say, oh, I've banned.
It's beyond him.
On those days, you don't even see policemen on the streets. Policemen to observe the sit-at-home. You don't see them on the street, and because you don't see them on the street, who is that person who would want to risk his life by walking around when there is no protection of any sort? Get visuals of the days when they are doing sit-at-home in the East. You will see that the streets will be bare. People would not step out. Women who try to even sell their wares will have their wares destroyed. I've seen people, a restaurateur was attacked. The soup that she had made turned into the gutter. So people can see that, look, it's so risky to dare these boys. So they would rather, because they keep policemen, they kill soldiers. So people would rather stay in their houses. In Ebonyi, I was in Ebonyi recently. I came back around roughly 2.5 weeks ago. The sit-at-home doesn't work in Ebonyi, but it works in Enugu. It works in Anambra. Anambra
is a hill.
Even in Imo. So people would rather not take the risk. If there is sufficient law enforcement for this, I can tell you these boys cannot keep people at home. On the day the Nigerian Army celebrated Army Day last year, I was in Imo State to celebrate the Army Day with our people. It was on Monday. Come and see traffic gridlock in Owerri.
People came out
because the military
on ground
dominated the area.
Okay.
So who are you that you want to say you are ungun men when the military are in charge? They brought their heavy equipment that they paraded during the Army Day celebration. So who will go and risk his life? That was traffic gridlock. We actually arrived, on, what's it called? On what was supposed to be
a sit-at-home.
Yes, and there was no evidence that any sit-at-home was happening.
So it is possible.
Of course, that is why I said it's the law enforcement.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to come up with a law that you are not sure can be enforced. How is Mbah sure that what he has said will be enforced? In the past, we've seen governors issue threats.
Soludo did so, yes.
Oh, if you don't come out, no salary. Exactly. Civil servants, those civil servants know that they don't have 2 lives. They don't have the protection that the governor enjoys. So they would rather not listen to him. He doesn't own their lives. If you get killed, a governor is not going to give you another life as duplicate. So the people will not listen unless they are very sure that they will be protected.
They're intentional about it.
So when people are certain that their protection is guaranteed, you will see them that they will be on the streets to do their work. It's wicked. People are diverting their businesses away from the southeast. The Igbo man likes to open his container on Monday morning. But that Monday morning, you told him, no, you can't work. So schools now, rather than open on Monday, they open on Saturdays. They've even changed the school calendar for everyone. It is that bad. So I will be watching to see whether Mbah will match his words with action.
We'll walk the talk.
June 6th. June 6th is.
That's, I think
Monday.
Monday.
Is it, June 5.
Yeah, that's Monday, no.
Monday is closed. Monday is
Today is third.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is third. June.
Monday.
That's
June
Tuesday.
6th is Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yes.
June
No, but
6th
it's
is
Monday.
5 is Monday.
Tuesday.
But he said there's from. Is it? I thought I
From
read
next
from,
week, Sha. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see whether from Monday
How does it?
and the people will come out.
So it's not just people. I don't see people coming out.
All right.
It will be hard.
To Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu State, it is, we wish you Godspeed.